Sup, my dudes? Okay. So, I'm making a video. First of all, I'm very in my emotions right now. Don't ask why. I just started thinking overthinking. Holy crap. Okay. And overthinking and that. And then I was like, I didn't make a YouTube video yesterday because I kept going on walks. And then I cried to my mom and told her everything that was going on with me. So, I didn't make a video yesterday like I was going. And then I also slept for like 5 hours. So, and nobody could wake me up like at all. I guess like 5 people tried to wake me up in many different ways, and I just growled at them and turned over on my side. But I don't remember any of this. So anyway, I will not be doing karaoke because I don't want to know how I sound like by myself anymore. Because I think I've lost my voice like a little bit from when I was younger to now. So yeah. Anyway, let's start. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. I know I messed up bad. I should have done better. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, for all the time I had to get my life together, but I didn't. 1993, you gave birth to me, sweet little baby girl, had the world at my feet. Before I could even stand, cradle me in your right and your left hand, a precious bundle of unmade plans, some dreams, the bigger things, a bright future. So it seemed like a little less right as I grew up and we began to fight. I was 13, I was so damn mean, running away, had nothing more to say than I hate you. But that's not true, no. I just don't know how to say I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. I know I messed up bad. I should have done better. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, for all the time I had to get my life together, but I didn't. Never talked about me to your friends, 'cause you must be so embarrassed. Dropped out of college without any plans, and back home I couldn't even pay rent. I was living on your couch trying to figure it out, cutting myself up and tearing myself down. Sorry, Mom and Dad, I know I messed up bad. I should have done better. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, for all the time I had to get my life together, but I didn't. That I couldn't buy you that house upon the hill, I take care of all your medical bills. No, I didn't make you proud. I should have been someone by now, but I never figured out how. I'm sorry that I couldn't buy you that house upon the hill, take care of all your medical bills. No, I didn't make you proud. I should have been someone by now, but I never figured out how. Mom and Dad, I know I messed up bad. I should have done better. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, for all the time I had to get my life together, but I didn't. Mom and Dad, I know I messed up bad. I should have done better. Sorry, Mom and Dad, for all the time I had to get my life together, but I didn't. Really, you're tired. I'm gonna do my makeup today. Like, I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna do it, but not right now. I just woke up an hour ago, so it was like 2 o'clock when I woke up. Well, it was 2:35 when I woke up, but yeah. Okay. The other song I am singing is called I Miss You, Daddy by, I don't know who it's by. So, yeah. Yeah, Daddy, really, really miss you. This ain't a song. Hold on. I forgot that was in a song. Sorry about that. So then I guess I'm not singing that song because that's not a song. Oh. Trying to find a song I know. Hold on, there's a song I was just singing. I hate this phone. Okay, it's right here. It's called Fixed on the Inside by Clinton Kane. The time I made you laugh, I would give it in to hear the sound again. Missing the lines on both sides of your face. Hate that that's all I have now. And I tried just to break it, and just so we can drown like the words we thought we found. Now we're hoping that we don't just hit the ground. I've been pulling you close, pulling you further. I've been holding it back, but I see a difference. I need you like you say you do. I've been hurting myself to keep you from leaving. I've been wondering whether we're in. But I know that I need more. I need more. I need more. I need more. Afraid that I'll lose you in the crowd. I wish that I was a priority. You walked out and with me, and look on your face, and say you've had enough. Then you came back in to try to fix it, but never helping me. When I started to drown, like the love we thought we found, is it worth the pain? I've been pulling you close, pushing me further. I've been holding it back, that I see a difference. Sick of the reminding you to love me like you say you do. Oh, I've been hurting myself to keep you from leaving. I've been wondering whether it was last season when she could have made this work, but now I know that I need more. 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 Okay, this is one of my absolute favorites. It's called Keep Your Head Up, Princess by Anson Sebra. Anson Sebra.
So keep
your head up, princess, for your crown falls. Know these voices in your head will be a downfall. I know it gets so hard, but you don't got far to go. Keep your head up, princess, it's a long road. Know these athletes right to where you won't go. Know it gets right now, but you know you'll make it home. Keep your head up.
So
Keep your head up.
So
Keep your head up, princess, it's a long falls. Know these voices in your head will be a downfall. I know it gets so hard, but you don't got far to go. Your head up, princess, it's a long road, and this path leads right to where they won't go. I know it gets right now, but you know you'll make it home. So keep your head up.
So
Keep your head up.
So
Keep your head up, princess, it's a long falls. Know these voices in your head will be a downfall. I know it gets so hard, and you know got far to go.
Keep
Your head up, princess, it's a long road, and the path leads right to where they won't go. I know it gets right now, but you'll make it home.
So
Keep your head up.
So
Keep your head up.
So keep
Your head up, princess, for your crown falls. Know these voices in your head will be a downfall. I know it gets so hard, no got far to go. Keep your head up, princess, it's a long road, and the path leads right to where they won't go. Know it hurts right now, but you know you'll make it home.
So
Keep your head up.
So
Keep your head up.
So
Keep your head up, princess, for your crown falls. Know these voices in your head will be a downfall. I know it gets so hard that you don't got far to go. Keep your head up, princess, it's a long road, and the path leads right to where they won't go. No, it hurts right now, and know you'll make it home.
So
Keep your head up.
So
Keep your head up. Okay, that was that song. Yeah, I used to not be able to sing that song for the most reason. It used to make me want to cry a lot, and also because it was a slow song, and I was used to like rap music because I grew up with like rap music and not like soft, steady music like that. That's like a song that a ballerina or like a dancer would kind of dance to. And so I used to not be able to sing it, but then as I was growing up, I used to practice my vocal cords with slow songs and eventually I was able to sing a little bit slower. And the reason why I couldn't sing slow songs like that was because my voice, I wouldn't like be singing, I'd be screaming. So it'd be like, ah, instead of a rhythm and a tune. And now my voice is kind of getting better at being able to focus itself on the rhythm and the tune of the music. But I'm still working on it because I dropped out of choir because the choir teacher was super duper rude and I hated him. So now I kind of just like practice my own music by myself, and that's kind of how it goes. Which, speaking of which, I know I only put one song plus 2 other songs, but I wrote a song and it's not completely finished. I don't have a rhythm or background music to it yet, but it's called When I Was a Girl. And so yeah. It's about heartbreak, love, and inspiration. And so let's go. I don't want to sing this now. I wrote it like 2 days ago. Sort of 2 days ago. I didn't actually write it down yet because I don't really know if I want to make it a song yet. But I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I'm bad at writing songs. I used to write songs all the time, but they were short songs. And now I'm trying to write an actual song that's kind of long and stuff. But I'm nervous about it. Yeah, I'll have to write it down and then I might be able to sing it on here. I don't know. I'm nervous about singing it. I like singing other people's songs. It's a lot easier than singing my own songs. I mean, when I was younger, I used to be able to sing my songs in front of people all the time. I remember this one time I was in 5th grade and it was a talent show. I sang my own song and it was really good, but I don't actually know what happened to that. I guess I sang it and everybody loved it, but then I was kind of not really okay with it. And then 6th grade I sang freaking Perfect 2. Can't remember the singer. And that song went okay. I only had 3 people that hated it and made fun of me for it. And then 7th grade I helped out with the talent show. And then 8th grade the talent show got canceled. In 9th grade, there will not be a talent show. I don't think so, at least. Probably not, though. So I might actually be able to make a lot more YouTube videos during the school year because, as far as we know, they're actually about to be making public schools to only have school 2 days a week. So turns out it'll technically be still summer. It'll be summer with school. So my mom's actually thinking about putting me back into my homeschooling, and I'll be working over in the office. And hopefully, maybe if the homeschool goes well, if it comes down to it, I'll be over there. And I'll probably try to make YouTube videos. I haven't exactly talked to my stepdad about it yet, about turning the computer he got me into a computer for my YouTube channel, schoolwork, and other stuff. But if he says yes, then I will be moving my YouTube channel from this computer to that computer, and I'll be starting to make YouTube videos over there. Probably won't be the same type of YouTube channel because I'm going to be in an open space and there's going to be people around me. I mean, I'm not going to be able to talk about things that I would normally talk about. And I'm probably not going to be singing a lot while I'm over there, but I might just possibly because I just now started singing on this channel, which is pretty big because I don't really like singing on channels anymore or really anything anymore. So, I'm yeah. But I don't know if that will be continued. I don't know if anything will be continued. It just depends on who's all around me and if it actually happens. If I cannot move my YouTube channel to that computer, then I will be staying on this computer and it will be very laggy, but I'll make it work. So, yeah. I love my hair right now. I just took a shower, if you guys are wondering. That's why my makeup ain't done, but my hair is just so beautiful right now. I love it. It looks longer, like when I'm down here. Kind of. I don't know. Maybe. I miss my long hair. I really do. Like, I cut it to show that I don't have to listen to anybody else. It's just kind of like my acceptance to myself because I'm my own person. And then I cut it, and now I'm just like over here, like, I miss it. I was going through my phone earlier, and I was looking at pictures of like when I had my longer hair that was like down to here, and then like I seen like pictures of me putting it up in buns and stuff, and I was just like, oh, I miss it. That was mine. Now I can't do anything with this freaking crap zone. So my sister is going to go take me to get my nails done. Why? I don't know. She just like came over yesterday and she was like, I'm gonna take you to go get your nails. And I was like, oh, okay. Hola, ¿cómo estás? And so now I'm getting my nails done, and then I'm going to see about getting my hair done. So I'm either going to get fake hair down here to make it longer, or I'm going to get it braided back with a little bit of weave. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I know I want to get weave done at the bottom so it can look longer. And I'm going to get curled, but I'm going to like see if they have anything other than heat to do it, because I don't want to kill my hair again. It's finally alive, and I don't like it alive, but it works out pretty well. So I have knots all up in my hair. This freaking sucks, but okay. I love my fish right now. I mean, I'm breaking out really badly. I don't know why I'm breaking out so bad. It never happens. Like, ever. Like, it's like the first summer I've actually broke out from, I don't know. But I know that I'm getting freckles, which kind of sucks. I always wanted freckles, but I don't want them now because I'm getting my dad's freckles. And my mom's noticed it, and I've kind of noticed it, and it's just like it's starting from like right here and like kind of going down. So I don't have that many right now, but soon it'll probably be covering my face. So it's gonna suck, but yeah. I like how fluffy my hair looks right now. Hair fetish, right? Oh, la, la, la. Mm-hmm. So me and my mom, I'm gonna go off. I'm not gonna go off, but like I'm gonna like talk a little bit before like I go. I'm trying to distract myself from doing my makeup. I mean, because I really want to do it, but like I know that if I do it, I'm gonna get distracted, and then I'm only gonna like have like half my makeup done, and I'm just gonna be over here like doing something else. So I'm trying to distract myself from doing that. I don't know why I'm so hyper right now, but I am, and I can feel it. And I can feel it, and I don't like it. But so yesterday, my mom kind of like told me some things. I was over here like, because she was like, something about like me not being myself and stuff, and it really hurt me. And I was like, it's just hard, you know, like I was with the guy that I've been wanting to be with for like so freaking long, and I've dated him so many times that it like, I don't know, it's just like, it's weird because it still hurts me. And she was like, well, I know. And she's like, why did you break up with him anyway? And I was just like, well, because like he was gonna cheat on me and I didn't want to feel that pain, and then there's like a bunch of other freaking reasons that I didn't want to go through, and I didn't want to get hurt again, so it just ended it. And I was like, but why would you even care? You don't like him. And then she's like, what do you mean I don't like him? I was like, you don't like him. You said that I wasn't allowed to FaceTime him, talk to him, be friends with him, or anything. And she was like, I only said that because he's not going to sit there and play with my daughter's heart. And I was like, and she's like, well, do you want to get back together with him? And I was like, no. She's like, what? Why? And I was like, well, because, like, I don't want to be hurt. I mean, I've had so many guys come in and out of my life. I've been abused, threatened, everything pretty much. And it hurts a lot. I mean, really, the only reason I ever started dating boys is because I wanted a guy. I wanted to know that there was a guy that wasn't going to leave. I wanted someone to stay in my life, so I started dating. And I felt happy when I dated someone. Like, it felt like I had someone to care about. I had someone that cared about me. But as I started dating more and more people, I started realizing that they didn't care about me or who I was. They cared about my body and what I was going to give them. And I never really focused on that. I just kind of like, yeah. And then I got this one dude, and he was actually really kind to me. He didn't want my body. He didn't want any of that. He was like super sweet, but I broke up with him for a player, and then I realized what I had done. And now that dude don't want to talk to me. The player dude moved, so he blocked me and everything like that. I don't know why, but yeah. And then I started getting more and more people, like 10 people per month, maybe even more per month. I'm making a YouTube video. And well, anyway, so eventually I realized what I was doing to myself. I was breaking myself every time I got into a relationship. Well, I met Nate about 2 years ago, and it was actually a night when my friend Kaylee and me were filming a video about my haunted house. And I was texting him and everything, and about like 2 days later we got together. And we seen each other 2 times during this relationship. And the first time it was at a cross-country meet, and the second time it was by Save-A-Lot, and Kaylee was with me and his sister was there, and so it was just like, yeah, it was weird. Well, he cheated on me, and I guess then I knew he cheated on me. I was like so for sure that he cheated on me, okay? Because he was like, yeah, this girl kissed me, and I kind of kissed her back, and I didn't really pull away, and I was just like, okay, well, that's cheating, right? I don't know. I was too young to know what cheating was. This was the first time I ever got cheated on. So I told all my friends he cheated on me and everything like that, and ever since then they like never really liked him. And so then we started talking like a little bit after that, and we ended up getting we didn't get back together that time because he went and started dating this other girl, and then we started talking again, and we got together for the third time, and it lasted a week, and then we broke up because he didn't want a relationship, and he went and dated this girl named Tala, who was actually dating my best friend Emily at this time. So yeah, and well, see, the third time he dated, I only got back together with him because I didn't think that what he did was cheating, so I forgave him, and I was like, it wasn't cheating, you're good, like. And then so I never looked at it like he cheated, but at the same time I kind of did, and I was very skeptical when he went around other girls and stuff because I was like so scared of what was gonna happen. Well, the fourth time we dated, we actually were talking before the last time we dated, but we didn't get together because this dude named Coda that I dated for 2 months kind of got with me, and it was one of like the coolest people I've dated. But we had some moments where it wasn't so fun and cool, and he was kind of mean sometimes, but I was mean too sometimes, I guess, in a way. So, when me and him broke up, Nate was there for me, and so me and Nate ended up getting together, and we started seeing each other every weekend, sometimes on weekdays, and it started becoming like the coolest relationship. Then I realized that what he did in the past actually was cheating, but I still was like, it's okay. He's not gonna do it again, like he's not gonna do it again. Well, I was at my sister's house and I was like hanging out with her because she moved out, and like I go over there sometimes to hang out with her and like to see her and tell her what's been going up and everything. She tells me what's been going on, and it's just kind of like that. And well, he texted me and he had a sad look on his face. I was like, "What's wrong?" Because I always ask him what's wrong, and he looks sad. And he was like, "Some girl, just some people." I was like, "Some people, like your parents?" And he's like, "No, more like my dad." I was like, "Okay." And he's like, "And some other people." I was like, "Your sister?" And he's like, "No." It's like Chloe. Chloe's this girl that he had a fling with not too long ago, and she always goes to his house and bothers him. And he was like, "No, she left." And I was like, "Your rant buddy?" I don't know. And he was like, "No." And I was like, and he's like, "Just some girls off my Snapchat." I was like, "What are they doing?" And he was like, "They're getting me to cheat." And I was like, "How are they? What?" I was like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Well, like they're getting me to cheat on. They're trying to get me to cheat on you." And I was like, "Well, I hope you know if you cheat, you're gonna be single." And he's like, "Oh." I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Well, they like won't stop." And then I was like, "Okay, whatever." So then I was like, "I'm just gonna give you the night. Tomorrow we can talk about all of this crap and everything." And he kept snapping me, and like I just like kept leaving him on red because I was like, "I'm not doing this tonight. No, like I'm done." So I FaceTimed Kaylee and everything, and I was still snapping him back sometimes. So like other than that, I was leaving him on red, or I just wasn't answering him, and I was leaving him undelivered. Well, eventually, the next day I was like, "Hey, sorry, I wasn't myself yesterday." He's like, "It's fine. I'm not myself right now either." I was like, "What do you mean?" Like I was like, "Are you on drugs or something?" But like I didn't say that. I just said, "What do you mean?" And he was like, my brain just kind of like twisted. I was like, "Okay, well, do you want to be with me?" And he was like, "Yes." I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Then what's going on here?" He's like, "See, I would have cheated on you if you wouldn't have said if you cheat you're gonna be single." And I was like, "Oh?" He's like, "Yeah." Like, I wasn't gonna do it though. I was just thinking about it. I was like, "Okay." Well, then we faced him that night, and he was all about like, "Well, maybe we should take a break, blah blah, like in the future." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, like yeah, we can use a break." And I was like, "Wait, that'd be like an open relationship. We'd be able to like see other people and talk to other people and still be figuring our own stuff out." I was like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Like I can go with that. I mean, I'm not dating anybody after you, but we can see." So I told my mom about the conversation. Oh god, I'm tired. Okay, and so anyway, I told my mom about the conversation about us taking a break and everything. And eventually she was like, "Just break up with him." I was like, what do you mean?" And she's like, "He's not gonna sit there and play with my daughter's heart." So I was like, "Okay." I was like, I don't want to break up with him though. Like, I really love him. Like, I want him in my life. Like, this is what I want. I want him. I already planned the future. I want him. And she was like, I understand, but he's not gonna sit there and live there. So eventually, what are you doing? Stop. So sorry, I was yelling at my cat. So eventually, you know, it kind of just like went like that, and then later on, like this was the same day that I told my mom about the conversation. We were in the car going to the store, and I was like, maybe we should just like be better off as friends. He was like, what do you mean? I was like, we're not right for each other. Okay, like you deserve someone so much better than me. You don't deserve me at all. And you gotta find someone better who has a mental stability, who don't have so many freaking health problems, who don't have so many life issues, and who can actually treat you better than me. And he's like, yeah, you're right. I do deserve someone better. I was like, oh. He's like, okay. And then he was like, wait, this feels like you're breaking up with me. I was like, I am. And he's like, oh. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I can't do this anymore. I'm tired of feeling hurt. I'm tired of all this pain. So we broke up. And, well, I broke up with him. And then, I'll read you the conversation. So this was, I think, yesterday, maybe the day before yesterday. I don't know. So I posted on my story, it hurts when your mom tells you you're fading away and that you aren't yourself anymore. And then he stood up and was like, it's because she won't let you be you, aka won't let us be together, be a thing. I was like, I know. He's like, ugh, I hate myself for letting you go. I was like, I let you go. He was like, we let each other go. I was like, and we did it for a good reason. You were fading and I was hurting because I could feel you fading. He's like, but we should have worked things out because now we can't even get back together. I was like, maybe it's supposed to be this way. He's like, I don't want it to be this way. I really miss you. I've cried 3 nights in a row because I can't get you off my mind. I was like, I've been keeping myself busy from crying. You are going to have to move on. I'm going to have to do the same. It's going to be hard and it's going to suck, but we have to move on from each other. And he said in his sad face. And then I sent streaks, and then he sent streaks, and then I sent streaks. And if I'm being honest, I don't want to get back together with him. I mean, I really did. I did. Like, I wanted to keep him in my life. I wanted to stay together with him. I wanted a future with him, everything like that. But I'm tired of letting people in my life for them to just leave. Because the truth is, it hurts a lot, and it's hard for me to let people in and trust them and to know that they have my back. That is hard for me to do. And I let him in my life for him to hurt me 4 different times, and then I left. I left the situation. I left what was going on, and I'm happy I did it. Because truth is, my friends don't believe me when I say I'm done dating. My mom don't believe me either. But the truth is, I've dated too many freaking people. I've trusted too many people. I've let too many people into my life. And I've let them hurt me. I've let them control me. And I've let them push me down and hold me underwater while I was sitting there not screaming for help, but just letting them do it. And I'm out. I fought back finally, and I got out of the situation I was in. And now I'm going to do what I think is best, and I'm going to give myself time to heal. Give myself time and space and to trust myself again, and to give myself what I haven't had since I was 5 years old. When I was 4, the day that we left my father, I remember it so well. The day that we left, I cried and cried and cried, and I had zero idea what was going on. But I never spoke of my father. I never cared about my father. I barely even realized he was gone. I became a mother's girl like that because I knew that I had to be strong for my mom. I didn't have to be strong for her anymore when I started growing up because she was always gone and I was always at home or at school. Eventually, she met the guy of her dreams, and I had nobody to be strong for anymore. That's why I started dating. That's why I started dating a million guys at once. Well, not at once exactly. It was like at different times, but it was like they were like, so for like 1 week I'd be dating this guy, the next week I'd be dating this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy. It just kept going on, and I knew that if I dated that many dudes, that I had to be strong for them, and I couldn't break down and everything like that. So I started hiding my emotions pretty well, and I kind of just like based my life off of them, not myself. And I lost faith, hope, I lost trust, I lost everything. My heart shattered a million times, and every time I fixed myself up, somebody would break me down. So eventually, I just gave up on myself. I let myself fall and fall and fall until I was diagnosed with clinical depression, 4 types of anxiety, severe depression, 2 types of eating disorders, dyslexia, and ADHD, ADD, and a bunch of other freaking crap. And that's when I realized I had fallen so deep. I felt like I had no emotion left. I felt like there was nothing. No one that could save me. I was at the bottom, and that led me to trying to kill myself multiple times, cutting myself multiple times, and letting those around me feel pain for what I was doing. And I didn't care. I didn't care who I hurt. I cared that it was letting me down. And eventually I realized what I was doing to myself. I realized my worth. I realized what was going on, but I still let myself go. I didn't care. I started wearing a lot of black. I started doing my makeup more and more. I used to tell myself, the less you eat, the more beautiful you'll be. The less you cry, well, not as much makeup as you wear is the less you'll cry. And then I started dressing like a slut. I let people around me call me a hoe and other things. And I used to love when people tore me down to pieces because it felt good on me to be felt like I was nothing. And I think this year has been my best year growing up because I've realized my self-worth, I've realized my trust, and I've realized who I should let in my life and who I should not let in my life. But for some reason, I keep backfiring on myself and not listening to myself, and I keep doing dumb crap that gets me into a lot of trouble and a lot of issues, and just now realizing this. So that's why I'm taking a break from dating. That's why I'm taking a break from other people, and that's why I'm letting go of my ex. Because I'm tired of the hurt, I'm tired of the pain, and I'm tired of letting everybody push me down to the place where I can't get back up. But now it feels like I have 5 people holding my hand and bringing me up off the cliff than I felt before. I don't feel like I'm falling off the cliff anymore. I feel like I'm getting saved. And I feel like life is going to get 10 times harder. But like they say, in the darkness comes a little bit of light. So I'm going to keep pushing myself, and I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to not be this little girl that don't know how to handle anything. I'm going to grow up. I'm going to cry a lot. I'm going to get mad and happy and sad. And I'm going to find fake friends and real friends. I'm going to do bad things, and then I'm going to do good things to fix the bad things. I'm going to have people holding my hand all the way through this. And then I'm going to grow up. I'm going to have a wonderful job that I'm probably most likely going to 10% A. I'm going to have a nice home, a nice car. I'm going to have a kid. I'm going to have a man that actually wants to be with me. And I'm going to be happy. And you want to know the cool part about that? Is I know this. And I am thinking negatively about it. When I was younger, that's the only thing I used to think was negative thoughts. I used to think I wasn't going to have a future. I wasn't going to have kids. I wasn't going to have any of that. But now I'm thinking positively, because I know that if you think positively, your life will turn positive. But if you think negatively, your life will be negative. There was this one day my mom told me that I was such a negative person. And that was when I tried to change myself. But I didn't change myself. But now I am going to change myself. I'm changing my thoughts, my life, and my experiences. And maybe everybody else should too. Because this world's not going to get any better if we all start thinking negative. So, have a great summer. Have a great day. Be happy. Smile a little bit brighter. And stop trying to think so negative. And stop trying to plan every minute ahead. And try to find inspiration in yourself to be yourself. And most of all, stop letting people in your life if they're just gonna break your heart a million freaking times. Okay? Try to find someone who will actually love you and actually care about you and be there for you. Okay? Because you deserve it more than anybody else does. Because you deserve this world. You deserve this life. And you deserve to stand up for what you want. Have a great day. Love y'all.